Hey my beautiful witches, it is Murphy Gray Hunter and I am on my way to work. So I thought I'd make a video as I'm driving. Okay, so this video is going to be on why I don't do spell work for clients. I've had a few people contact me asking me if I will help do a spell for them, whether it's a breakup spell or a love spell. Those seem to be the most popular, breakup and love spells. And I guess because I made that video showing how to do a breakup spell, or talking about a breakup spell and giving tips on breakup spells and love spells, and I've gotten a few people ask me, which is really flattering. I have to say it's really flattering for me that that other people would reach out to me to help them. That makes me feel really good. That other people have confidence in me. But I feel really bad that I have to turn people down because I don't do spells for clients, only because how can I say this? Like my grandmother used to do that. That was like mostly where she got a lot of her money. I know there's a lot of other witches out there that do spell work for clients. I just don't, for many reasons, but one is because honestly I don't have the time that is required to do a lot of this spell work. A lot of people may believe that when you do spell work, it would just be lighting a candle or making a voodoo doll, or whatever it is that they feel that is needed or what they want. But it takes a lot of work in preparing for the spell. It takes a lot of preparation, and then doing the spell itself, making sure that you are doing the spell accurately and that you have everything that is needed, and putting in that energy that it takes. You have to feed that spell, and whether you're bringing a candle or a doll, bringing it to giving it life and making that spell work, or whatever you're doing, whatever energy you are using or manipulating to use in that spell, you have to work at that. And so it's time consuming in the preparation, the actual spell work. And then once you do that, sometimes some of these spells are an ongoing spell, so it's something that you might have to do for several days. You might have to go out there and every night or every third night or whatever, and work on this spell, depending on the type of craft that you follow. Requires additional work. So it's an ongoing thing. And also, not only because I don't have the time or the extra energy to put into spell work, I live so far. Like right now I'm driving to work, and it's gonna take me an hour and a half to get to work, because I work that far. Now mind you, I don't work every single day. I work 3 days out of the week, but the other days of the week, if I have to go to the grocery store, if I have to go in town to do something, I am not comfortable with leaving lit candles in my house. I used to be okay with it when I lived in an apartment complex. I don't know why, that I felt more comfortable putting hundreds of people in danger versus my house. I don't know. I know that's pretty shitty to say, but I guess I didn't think of it that way until I just, said this, like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I felt more comfortable in an apartment complex than maybe it's because when I lived in the apartment complex, I was in town, and everything that I did was right there. And here we live so far away from everything And the fact that now that we're buying our own house, it makes a big difference, because now when something breaks, I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to fix it, because we're responsible for that. And so I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but I really don't feel comfortable leaving lit candles on, like multiple lit candles, because I know only one candle can literally burn your house down. But when I do have to leave a candle on, I put it in my fireplace in a container of water. But there are some times that I don't even do a spell for myself until I know I'm going to be at home at least a few days, because mostly a lot of the candles that I use are 7-day candles. Now I do know that you can you can smudge the candle out, and then you can put your intentions and relight it and go again. I don't like to do that. I don't like to relight candles. I mean, where are all these cars? I'm sorry, there's hardly any traffic out here ever, and right now there's like a bunch of cars. But anyway, I normally do not like to relight candles, and redo a spell. I will if I have to, but I like to, once I start it, I like to just leave it alone until it burns out. So that's another reason, because I do use a lot of candles. I love candle magic. So I started using, like smaller candles. Now the glass candles, they sell the candles that only last like 3 days, the smaller ones. So, and sometimes I have a 7-day candle and it burns quickly, so you just never know. But anyway, so that's another reason. And also, because I feel that if, say for example, someone is wanting to break someone up, they really want this person to be broke up with this other person, they want to get back with them, and they put all that on my shoulders. I want you to break this couple up, and I want you to get me back together with them. Well, that's putting a lot on me. That's like saying, here's a lottery ticket, fill it out and get me the correct numbers. It's kind of like that. I don't like being put under that type of pressure, and I'm very confident in my spell work, but to take someone's money and to do the spell work for them, and these are complete strangers, I don't know. I don't really feel I feel comfortable in doing that. Now, certain spells, like if someone needed a healing spell or something that maybe is a little less harsh as breakup spells or love spells, I normally, number one, don't like to do love spells. I always tell people, you really don't want love that way, do you? Do you really want a love that's forced? I personally wouldn't. There's nothing wrong with calling out to the universe, to send someone your way, but to force someone to love you, I personally wouldn't, want that myself, but everybody is different. But I don't like to perform love spells. Now, if somebody got in contact with me and they wanted me to give them some tips or kind of talk them through it, I don't have a problem with that. But you do it yourself. If I have seen other people on YouTube who do take clients, I will refer them to them. I would just say, hey, I don't know these people personally, these witches personally, but they do take clients. They are always talking about how you can contact them and for spell work and stuff. So I'll just link them to their to their YouTube channel, and they can ask them themselves. But yeah, I just don't feel I don't feel confident enough to say, yes, I will take your $100 if that's what it takes, your $100, and do your breakup spell for you. And yes, I'll take another $100 to do a love spell for you. And yes, I'll take another $100 to do this to this person or do that to some. I don't feel confident enough to do that, to take somebody's money. Not that I'm not confident in my work. Maybe that's not the word I should be using. I am confident in my work. I don't like taking someone's money and putting a bargain on it, taking a chance, because even when I do work for myself, I'm very grateful when I get the results. Now, do I always get results? No, I don't always get the results that I want. I will get results, but it may not be what I was intending, but sometimes the universe sends you what you need, and I'm okay with that. But I'm always striving to get myself, to educate myself and to get better and stronger in my practice. But I just don't. I know how hard people work for money, and I know how hard money is to come by nowadays. And I don't want to take somebody's money on a whim that this may work. Okay, and say that, say that I help break up someone. Okay, say I do a spell and I help break someone up. Now, I don't know this other person, this other couple, or this other, say this person that say this woman wants me to break up this man. Well, because he's in another relationship, and then I do it. What if he was like truly happy with this person? What if this person, treated him so extremely well, and the reason why he's not with his ex is because she cheated on him, or she was horrible to him, or she was abusive to him, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Sorry, I was dying of thirst. I don't know the whole story. I only know what that person is telling me. I don't know that what they're saying is accurate, and then I end up messing up a beautiful relationship, and then I want him to love me, make him love me till it hurts, and make him only think of me, and he only wants to be with me. Then we do this, and he turns out to like become obsessive with her, and he's just like obsessed to the point to where he can't sleep, he can't work, he can't function in life because all he can think about is her, and it gets to the point to where it could be dangerous. What if she's, this is too much for me, I don't want this anymore. So I never know, you never know how the universe is going to put it out there for you. You never know what you're going to get when you do spell work, in any type of work. And I take full responsibility when I do spell work for myself, or if my children or my older girls come, they want help, or I do something for them, or I have personal friends that I do spell work for. They understand. They fully take responsibility for anything that may come. And it's different with them. The reason why I perform spells for close friends and family is because I know them and I know the situation. When someone contacts me through YouTube, I don't know a thing about any of the situation. I don't know anything about the person who's asking me or the situation, and they can tell me all kinds of stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm not saying that you're lying, but I don't know I don't know the whole, I don't know both sides of the story. I don't know either party, and even though I'm a bruja and I do what needs to be done, and I always tell people, well, if I have any fear of doing any type of witchcraft, then I should be doing witchcraft. And I totally believe that. If I have fear in it, I shouldn't be doing it. And then I don't have fear in doing anything that I do. But that doesn't mean that I'm a shitty person and I'm just gonna do something to someone without, knowing what's the situation, or even knowing that person. You know what I mean? So there are some people that I personally know that I would love to be broken up. But let's just say, for example, there's a guy that I like, close personal friend that I really, really like, and he is with someone else. And I don't like the person he's with. I don't like the new girlfriend. and I'm just like, oh, I don't like her. I'm gonna split them up. But I see how happy he is. He truly loves this person, and she really loves him. Just because I don't like her personally, well, I don't gotta sleep with her, and I don't gotta be around her all the time. But to see that smile on that friend of mine, that makes all the difference, you know. So, you know, I don't interfere in that, you know, because that's not my place. I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me, so I wouldn't do it to them. But that's really the, you know, those are the main reasons why I don't do spell work for clients. I should say for strangers, because you know, I just don't know the situation. And you know, what if I do something, what if I do, they pay me all this money to do a love spell and it doesn't work, and then they're like hounding me like, hey, it didn't work, and I gave you all this money and it's not working, and you know, blah blah blah, and then, you know, I have to deal with drama. I'm not about drama or negative people or negative energy. Nope. That's just voluntarily taking it on. And I don't need the money. I don't need the money to I don't need it like that. So that's just why I don't do spell work for strangers, because it's very time consuming and I don't have the extra time. I have a full plate. I got many hats that I wear, and sometimes I don't even have time to do the spell work for myself. And so I really don't have the time to take on additional people to do their spell work. And two, because I just I'm uncomfortable with leaving you know, that many candles or even just one candle burning in my home when I'm not there. I would be worried while I'm at work all night long. What if my house catches on fire? I have animals, they would die, not to mention we would lose our house, and all for what? $50, $100 for spell work? No thank you. And number three, because like I said, I just don't want to interfere into people's lives that I don't know anything about. Like, I don't know the situation, because that's literally what I would be doing, would be interfering in someone's personal life, and could potentially be messing up something wonderful in their life for someone else's wants and needs, you know. I want her back, so the hell with her new relationship. Do whatever you gotta do, I want her back. And she could be perfectly happy, and this guy that she's with now could be, you know, the one who was meant to be for her, you know. I can't interfere in that. And so, you know, same for you know, vice versa, you know, like what if this guy thinks he really wants her back, and then he gets her back, you know what? I changed my mind. I really don't want her. You know what I mean? So, But anyway, like I said, I hate to turn people down, so I try to recommend them to other witches who do take clients. And I wish that I had more time and the situation was different to where I could perform more spells. But even if I did do spells for money, I would not be doing breakup spells or love spells, because like I said, I don't know the situation. And I, you know, I'm just not a big fan of love spells, you know. But anyway, like I said, I don't want to offend anyone who does do spell work for money, because if that's what you do, then go for it. Use your craft, and do what you do and make the most of it, because if you can make money doing spells and doing readings and all that, go for it. Eventually, I would probably love to be in that position where I could. Right now, I don't have that extra time. There are about 6 spells that I need to do, and I just haven't had the time to do. and I need to get them in, you know. I'm just having a hard time prioritizing things that I need to do in my life right now since I started back to work. So anyway, but like I said, so I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know, when you guys reach out to me and ask me if I will do spell work for you, I'm very, very grateful that you do reach out to me. That's a big compliment to me, that you enjoy my work that I've put out there, my videos, and have the confidence in me that you would like to pay me to do spell work for you. I truly take that as a compliment, so thank you for reaching out to me. But I do apologize that I just don't do spell work for clients at this moment. Like I said, maybe later on in time I would, but right now I don't. And yeah, and if I can, like I said, and I do tell the people who reach out to me that if you know, if they want someone, I can give them some links to people who do, and they can reach out to them. So if you are a practicing witch who does you know, who does take you know, if you take clients and you do spell work for clients, please let me know, and let me know how they can contact you, because I like to keep a list of witches who do, so that way I can refer them to you guys. So that way, you know, they can get the services that they need, and you guys can get some clients. All right, guys, as always, love y'all all, and blessed be. Bye.